We start with Sefer Chofetz Chaim. Big topic is the same for subject's benefit. And today's topic are problem students. The dedicated teacher often finds it necessary to discuss the progress and difficulty of the students with the parents, colleagues, and principals. The lack of clear guidelines with regard to Lashon Hara can create either the free-for-all atmosphere where people talk about anyone with anyone, or at the other extreme, a simplistic approach to Shmiras Haloshon, which could inhibit the teacher effectiveness as an educator. Okay, so let's try to understand. So teachers, let's say teacher was in last year class and this year class, right? So they need to have some information, and it is true. It is true even between rabbis, one rabbi send another person, somebody else, right, for consultation, for classes, for this, for that. So we give some details, some characteristic about the person. So I need to know if somebody is going to learn in our class. I need to know about this person, at least something. So I would ask, right? It's normal. So that's it's not such an easy thing. So some things you're allowed to say that would be for constructive purpose. Some things would be pure Lashon Hara because it's not there is no constructive purpose whatsoever. Okay, continue. Right, so it could create atmosphere free for all atmosphere, meaning you can talk because it is allowed about everything, which is not true, or other like or simplistic approach to Shmiras Halashon. Meaning simplistic, what does it mean? Don't talk, don't say any negative information at all. That's even a bigger problem, right? So generally speaking, the area of chinuch, child education, and upbringing constitute the constructive purpose, which would permit relating negative information concerning a student. However, a specific condition which permits speaking negatively for a constructive purpose must never be overlooked. So, okay, yes, of course, we're trying to help the student, meaning parents and rabbis, trying to help the student, or not rabbi, just teacher, right? So they are allowed to exchange some information, okay, because it's for the benefit of the child. Verification of the facts is crucial, meaning whatever they say. So yeah, so I was talking to someone. So somebody brought us a report about somebody close to us, negative report, and we never like something like very not good. And we never like notice anything. So it would be impossible. I was talking to someone today. So it would be impossible for this to be true. So we're leaning toward the thing. Maybe that people exaggerated a lot. What happened? Okay. So of course we need to do an investigation, ask, right, and only then draw any conclusions. Verification of the fact is crucial. The teacher, for the teacher to play amateur psychologist, is hastily diagnose the student as having some complex disability and disorder without pursuing the matter properly, constitute recklessness, and the consequences can be devastating. So that's let's read this again and we try to understand. For the teacher to play the amateur psychologist, so they look, I don't know, saw few things, not just few things, and they already have a picture about this student, about adult, about everybody, right? So I have this experience almost every day. People watch our 1 minute clips, right? And from 1 minute they draw all of the conclusions about what we know, what we don't know, what we represent, what we don't represent. It's very interesting. From 1 minute clip, it's unbelievable, right? Have such arrogant people, right? Amateur psychologists and hastily diagnosed student, we're having some complex disability or disorder. Yeah, so he's a hyper, right? The child jumps. That's normal for a child to jump. If he or she does not jump, that's not normal. Okay, right? So it does not mean that the child is sick, right? Without pursuing the matter properly, constitute recklessness, right? And consequences can be devastating. To communicate one evaluation under such circumstances would be Hatzaras Shemra, slander, right? So because it is natural. It is an unfortunate fact that certain problematic children have not succeeded only as a result of having been misunderstood by the teacher. So it's not like, as we said, children are children, right? But the teacher, they already say that the HDD, right? Whose labeling tainted the image of the student in the eyes of all future teachers. Okay. So, and they, of course, they have some kind of report. This report is passed on. That's a big issue. 168. Okay, continue. A teacher must make every effort to fully understand the behavior of each student. I mean, if you're not ready to be patient, so in my mind, don't be a student, especially with the children. Me personally, I would not survive 1 hour, right, with kids. Like teaching them, especially maybe younger or any, like if they're not interested so much, you have to be you have to have this special character, right? Continue. He must not be swift to condemn. Right? It is essential that the student feel comfortable about expressing his true feelings to his teacher in a respectable manner, of course. Okay, 1 second. Condition 1 through 4 of constructive speech, right, day 50, and speech necessitates good heart-to-heart talk with the student. Okay, so if student always feels scared, right, whether it's child or adult, does not matter. So they're not going to share. You would never ever find out what's going on with that person, right? So you need to have this atmosphere to have heart-to-heart conversation, right, with the student before reporting a problem, unless one suspects serious danger that may be imminent. Okay, so but in most of the cases it's not. Okay, stop here.